prepare?
It was actually, I think it's very public na rin naman, the fitness journey that I had to go through this year. I think, like I said to my loving followers as well, it's okay to let go sometimes. And feeling ko kasi minsan, everybody is so pressured, especially in our industry, especially sa mga kababaihan, you know, growing up with the standards of beauty. So, at that time ako, parang I just gave it up for a while. I gave it to myself. Alam mo yun, parang I didn't care for a minute and then I just needed that break. After that, I started caring again because it was for my long-term health naman and wellness.
It feels good to be healthy, doesn't
It
it?
also feels good. So I just needed that break and then now that I hope I'm back or getting back there. So it's a lot of discipline, a lot of working out. I love boxing, Muay Thai, so I had to do all of that.
All that hard work has certainly paid off. We can see your efforts in these layouts that we have here. Now, speaking of different kinds of women, different kinds of body types, different types of different levels of fitness, just being different, which is okay. The fact is we've got very different layouts over here, all of them very distinct from one another. Kung papipiliin ka dyan, which one would you say sort of, I don't know, reflects YASSI PRESSMAN in real life? Ano ba dyan yung medyo malapit?
I think pinakamalapit siguro is the one by the sunset.
Okay.
That's really one of my most favorite times of the day. Kaya it's nice, especially when you're surrounded with good people, di ba? Na-appreciate natin yung miracles ng mundo.
Okay. You know, sort of kicking back by a bonfire, watching the sun go down. A lot of people, nabanggit natin ito kanina, a lot of people might equate sunset with the end of things. But you prefer to think of it differently.
Yes, I like to think that sunsets are also a new beginning, right? Tapos, tandaan lagi natin na what if this is the last thing that we're going to see? So we have to appreciate every moment.
Savor every moment and savor every drink that we enjoy. Alright, YASSI, the calendar video showed us that you mixed the cocktails yourself. You obviously knew what you were doing when you were mixing some of those cocktails, and I was the happy recipient of some of those concoctions. They were delicious. They were all delicious, by the way.
Thank you.
Mukhang praktisado ka.
Actually, it's not hard.
Yeah?
It's not hard. Honestly, sobrang konti lang ng mga ingredients na kailangan mo. And then you just really need to mix it all together. Then you have the perfect drink.
Pinag-aralan mo ba ito for the fact that you were going to be a calendar girl, or did you always enjoy mixing drinks?
I enjoy serving them. So this mixing was very new to me. So I learned it here.
Okay, so one thing that we need to talk about though, when you do mix drinks, we mix drinks and we mix food. Nothing goes better with a drink than a nice pulutan or a nice accompaniment to the food, a nice pairing to whatever Ginebra drink you're enjoying. So ano ba sa'yo ang pinaka-ideal food when you enjoy a few drinks? What did you choose as your sort of pairing for that?
Pizza, chicken wings.
Pwede,
Yes,
pwede.
I love that.
Alright, maybe on those days where you sort of enjoy and indulge a little bit. What about tacos? Pwede?
Yes, I love tacos as well.
Tacos are good,
I
right?
eat everything.
Okay. Well, here's a question though. Usapang ano naman? Usapang ligawan. Okay? Parang may naglabas ng mga ballpen. Taking notes, guys. Hindi kung paano ligawan si YASSI, pero kung paano ka niligawan ng Ginebra. How did they approach you, and how did they woo you, and how did you become convinced that you could embody, you know, something as iconic as being the calendar girl for Ginebra?
Medyo maraming pagliligaw or ang tawag ng harana.
Yes, yeah.
Medyo maraming harana because honestly, I didn't know if I was ready, I didn't know if I was prepared. I was on vacation.
Okay.
Sobrang vacation mode ako, tapos sabi ko, okay, is this the right time? Kasi naniniwala po talaga ako sa timing. So, after a lot of back and forth, I was like, okay, maybe this is really God's sign. It's the right time siguro. And it's coming of age for me, you know. So, I hope you guys come with me with my journey with all of my kabarangays.
You know, I think a lot of our kabarangays here are curious. They want to know, is that also reflective of other things in your life? Do you like long courtships?
Yes.
Yes? Take note, guys. Okay, take note. Long courtship daw. Meron tayong harana, love letters, sending the flowers, extended. Okay, that's what Yassi's into. Alright, let's talk a little bit more about this calendar, Yassi. We heard that the overall inspiration for the calendar is how women overcome the challenges that they encountered during the pandemic and how they rose up from these adversities. Personally, you have talked about this. You've been very open about overcoming your own personal challenges. How have your experiences affected the way you face challenges nowadays, and how people can possibly take inspiration from that? Women, men, young people. You are certainly an inspiration to all of us.
Thank you, Paula. I really appreciate that. I think the pandemic really changed everybody, especially myself as well. I know we all went through a lot of challenges, pero I think it was important that we came out of those challenges with a lot of lessons. And I hope that you guys also found your family that guided you through those stuff. And my family is here today, so thank you guys so much for coming. I wouldn't have survived the pandemic without them. So many things happened, family, friends, we've lost them, but we've also gained a lot. So it's always good to know that you're never alone. And when I knew that, and when I found, help, and I was a bit more open, then it was just easier for everybody. Kasi alam mo, meron kang masasandalan.
Right, and I think it's a perfect mix to what Ginebra is all about now. Their campaign of huling patak ng bagong tapang is such a great sort of this great synergy between what you advocate and what they are about as a brand.
Yes, because when you think about it, you say huling patak, diba? Parang huling-huli mo na yan, and you think it's the end. But it's huling patak ng bagong tapang. So it's always a new beginning. And totoo yung sinasabi ng mga tao, diba? When one window closes, another door opens. So never think that it's the end. So never say die.
Never say die.
Never say die.
Mga kabarangay, are we excited about YASSI being the